there are very few women in science and engineering today, even though 50% of the world's population is women. So why aren't we in science and engineering? And I think a lot of it is because we don't show young girls how fun and exciting it is. We think it's mostly for boys and boy stuff. And we have to see how important it is for our children, for education, and for coming up with new solutions to help people around the world.
I think in the beginning, there may be, more equal drives towards science and mathematics. But it comes down to, where are you getting the encouragement from? Who's encouraging you? And I feel as though on the whole, men are encouraged to enter the sciences much more often than women are.
So I run a program that gets girls excited about science. So obviously I think girls should have as many opportunities to try science as boys should, and that, once they try it, they will realize that it's fun.
I think that science for girls is incredibly important right now in this time period because there's such a low amount of girls going into this field of science. I also think that there's a low number of women of color going into the science field, which is really important. There's not enough Black and Latina girls going into the field of science. I think a lot of girls think that it's sort of uncool or just not fun or even too difficult, depending on the teachers that they get in high school.
In reality, we have more boys in science than girls. Do you think there's a way or solution we could get more girls into science?
I think that part of it is that that exploration aspect. I think that it's a stereotype that the guys are going to be out there running around outside and playing with the dirt and building things, and I think that girls do that too, and then it just you start to do have some social pressures that maybe that you're not going to be out playing around or building things as much. But if that's not necessarily what science is about, but those skills are really important. And I think that, like I said, having the exposure to experiences that allow you to explore things in science and how to ask questions and the thrill of discovering something on your own, I think that's the biggest way to get more women interested in science.
Toys, like all the trucks, the helicopters, all the engineering and technical stuff. And then over here, you have all the girl stuff with little horses and colors and little animals, stuffed animals and books. And you could actually see from here to here the difference between a boy and a girl's toy.
The Nerd Girls is an all-female engineering team showing that young girls can do engineering and science just as well as the boys, but not only that, it was showing that we're dispelling all the myths and stereotypes that girls have to be ugly and not have any friends or not have any extracurricular talents. We show that young girls can do everything and everything. They can be cheerleaders, they can be dancers, they can be artists, they can be musicians, and that they use all these talents to build better engineering solutions.
What would you recommend to a young lady that wants to pursue their dreams in science?
I would say definitely go for it, follow your dreams. If anyone tells you you can't do it because you're a girl, that's just silly, because girls can do things just as well as boys.
Okay, thank you.